Did I just go live this whole time? You guys have just been watching me prepare my food. I thought I was scheduled this for later, but that's fine. Hi. Yeah. There you go. We're live. I didn't even realize for several minutes. Hello. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've been sick. But I'm here. I had court this morning. I wanted to let you guys know what happened. I'm making some lunch. I'm having some soup. I'm having some ramen with extra garlic and spice no, I don't believe it's COVID. I have children and they interact with other humans. That's how you get sick. Wow. A lot of weirdos in here today. Okay, so let's talk about what happened in court today. So this was the third hearing now for the restraining order case that Mr. D'Amato brought against me. A lot of things happened. First thing, Anthony's lawyer tried to, I don't even know what the right word is, like sanction or admonish or like reprimand my lawyer because of Eric Levi's story that he put out about the case, right? Like he wrote a very, just straightforward article about what had happened, and he posted the doctor's note that was submitted as evidence in the last hearing by Tamer, Mr. D'Amato's lawyer. Okay. The problem is that of course, Merritt as a lawyer isn't giving information to a member of the press. That would be against like everything that you do is like a lawyer can't go talk to the press about stuff, right? So, like the judge basically was like, no. And also Tamer didn't even submit that to my lawyer. He just submitted it to the court, like didn't even send it to her. So the judge was like, no, we're not taking that up. It's public record. There's nothing to, discuss. There's nothing to discuss. Yes, you are in lesbian territory, in case you're wondering. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment that I look like Rachel Maddow. That's a high compliment, actually. I love when people say stuff like that and they think it's an insult. That's absolutely not an insult to me. So that was the first order of business. Second order of business is, of course, Mr. D'Amato was not present in court again. We tried to serve him at the address listed on the doctor's note. They, of course, told the process server, we don't discuss who's here, which is obvious. That's HIPAA. They wouldn't do that anyway. And and the judge asked once again, would Tamer and his client accept alternative service? He said, okay, I got to check with my client. Tried to call him, was like, oh, I couldn't get through to him. But actually, do you guys want to do a mediation? And then the judge was like, no, you can't do mediation because the respondent, me, doesn't even live in the correct venue, in the correct jurisdiction. And then she was like, oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to need you to write a brief about that, to submit it. So my lawyer is basically what happened, guys, is that my lawyer is going to be writing, a legal essay to the court to basically say this case shouldn't have been brought because I don't live in Los Angeles. I'm in Oregon. And it's the wrong jurisdiction. Like if he wanted to get a restraining order against me legally, he would have to get one here in Oregon through the Oregon courts. So yeah, he did say he didn't have a phone, but now all of a sudden he has his phone. Well, that was the other tea, is that he got moved from the original hospital as of 4 days ago to a new hospital, location redacted. And couldn't come because, medication or something. So, yeah. So that's the tea on that. My next date is December 11th, which of course is 3 weeks from today. And all the essays and everything are due. So what it looks like is that his restraining order will be dismissed. And that mine will be able to finally go forward if we can get the alternative service, because of his lack of location, right? And then tomorrow, it's a troll meetup. Holy cannolis. Hey, Miriam. Welcome, trolls. Welcome, internet trolls. Thanks for the engagement. No, I checked with the K-pop demon hunters, and being gay is not a demon, but thank you. Tomorrow, Aaron has his bond hearing in Florida at 8:30 in the morning, Eastern time. So everyone's like, yes, it is. Actually, it's not. I bet if you ask the K-pop demon hunters, they're not hunting gay demons. So I don't think so. Stacy. Thank you, quiet audience member there, Ductus. I don't do a backflip. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so Aaron's court, there's a hearing to determine if there will be a new bond, okay? Because his bond was revoked. That's why he's remanded to custody. So the whole hearing tomorrow is to determine, does he get a new bond? Will it be higher, same amount as the last one? Or is he going to stay remanded? There's a motion for that. That's the whole deal tomorrow. So we'll see what happens there. And then, of course, we have Scott coming up on the 24th. He's put a motion to dismiss some evidence based on something ChatGPT told him. And then on the 2nd is Mr. D'Amato's criminal case. Again, a bail hearing because now he has a warrant out for his arrest and, didn't show up. So Um, that's all the court tea right now. Also coming up on December 5th, there's going to be an international candlelight vigil for Lisa McPherson, who was murdered inside of the Scientology buildings in Florida. And I suggest everyone tune in to all stations. Hey, Power, for that. That's an anniversary that we need to keep doing and keep bringing to the forefront to show how Scientology actually treats its parishioners. And in one of the many myriad of reasons that Scientology, thank you, Ductus. I look like a 10-year-old boy. Oh my God, thank you. I'm 49. Thank you. And this is no filter, guys, and I'm sick. Wow, somebody thinks I look like I'm 10? I love you. Thank you. Well, I'm not making that. That does sound like a 10-year-old dinner. I am sick. I know. I'm ill. I knew you were trying to imply that like a double entendre. 13. I passed for 13. You would card me. Okay. That makes sense. These comments are cracking me up today. There. Hi, lesbian Eminem. Oh, yes! Thank you. That is amazing. You low-key thought I was pushing 30. No, I'm 49, baby. I'm going to be 50 next year. Hello, Ireland. You're guessing I don't like Trump. What about me says I don't like Trump? You're correct. I loathe him with the fire of a million suns. Yeah. Our country is going down in a dumpster fire, guys. It's bad news bears here in America. Please help. Do I ever look at some guys and find them attractive? Of course, first of all, finding something or someone beautiful or attractive, I don't think really has anything to do with your sexuality. Do I look at Chris Hemsworth and think that is a beautiful man? Yes. Yeah, that seems like normal. It's my face because I'm chubby. I have chubby face. Okay. Vance 2028. Okay, question for the Vance fans. This is not politics on this channel, but now you've veered my ADHD off into the void. Do you think that he will divorce Usha and marry Erica Kirk for that run? I want the over-under betting on that. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. In other words, would I mess with a guy? Honey, I was married to a man for 12 years and I have 2 kids because I was deeply in the closet because Scientology programmed me from birth that gays are evil and should be destroyed. So, yeah. I've been there, done that, have the 2 kids and not going back. Yeah, Vance is messing around with Erica. That's not suspicious. That's not weird. The Vance polycule. Oh, my goodness. Any advice on how to stop obsessing over someone? No, I don't. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't have that kind of advice. What's up, Haggis? Thanks for popping in. But that's the court news for today, guys. Oh, and somehow, I forgot this tidbit. Tamer, when my restraining order against Mr. D'Amato came up, he was like, this is the first time that I'm hearing that there's a restraining order pending against my client. Uh-oh, my computer's going. Anyway, so that's the hot tea. And then he was like, my mistake, my bad. I totally forgot that we had already talked about that. And that's just wild. That's just wild that we had already talked about that. That's crazy. I forgot. I totally forgot. Am I Drew Carey? Look at all this hair. I'm definitely not Drew Carey. Do I like rap music? Yes. Hello to your boyfriend, Finn. I saw that one. I'm not going to say it. But Clippy, if that's what you want your boyfriend to do, you should tell him. What's up, Dustin? Why do I have... No, I just have clothing on. It's a t-shirt. T-shirts are unisex. They are for everybody. Wow. Where's my... I don't know what that means. Where's my long hair? I cut it. And now it's growing back. Take it off. That's... Honey, catch me on my OnlyFans for that. That's not this channel. Yes, I am gay. So if you guys are coming in late, the update is I'm going back to court on the 11th. Hopefully the original restraining order Mr. D'Amato brought will be fully dismissed because of the error of trying to apply for it in California when I have no residency there. And my restraining order will finally get to go forward. I don't have an OnlyFans. This was a joke. My God. Everyone was just like freaking out. By all of us straight people are out. That's, I don't know what you're saying. Do I like wine? No. It's not my, I don't really drink. Any more drama on the live stream? Oh, I'm sure. You know, part of being sick right now is I'm going to be taking care of myself. And more like OSA fans. Yeah, they're always tuning in. Oh, right. I need a quarter zip. Shit. Can someone send me a quarter zip? If you don't know, I actually know what that trend is. If you don't know what the quarter zip trend is, chef's kiss. I fucking love it. Do I hate all Irish people? I'm Irish. Why would I hate Irish people? Good God. I'm not Guy Fieri. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah. No, thank you. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the court update, the piping hot tea. And, you know, keep your eyes open. No, quarter zip is not weed talk. It's like the literal, you know, like the sweaters that just have the zipper from here up. Yeah, I'll send, yeah, you got to look at these videos. It's amazing. Yeah, get back to, guys, middle school lunch break is over, okay? Okay? So let's just calm down. Let's just calm down, Javid. Oh, man. Anyway, the only other thing coming up is I'm going to be transferring a lot of my former videos over to this channel. So you're going to see a lot of content popping up over the next few days. Please watch it. Please like it. You know, give it some watch hours because, oh, my gosh. Guys, that's it. I have to stop the video. I've just been told to get a life. Breaking news. I have to get a life. I can't even think anymore. Someone just told me to get a life. Good grief. Yes, please. Why are you here? I think you need to ask yourself the existential question, why am I watching this? I hate it. Why do I continue to view it? Am I a glutton for punishment? You paid? You didn't pay me any money. You paid who? Who did you pay? Because I don't have your money. I would give me your money. Why am I gay? Because I was born that way. Moving on. Like, these are the same questions. Can you guys come up with a better question? That LG should be separated from BT? I don't know who those initials are standing for. Can you explain? What does that mean? I am confused. Yeah, exactly, Rox. Thank you. Hello, Holy Rogue. Could you shout your sister out, Jenna, Happy birthday, Jenna. I see that again. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Guys, I read it and then think about it now. Yes, I am the L in LGBT. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are wild. I'm good, Sherry. How are you? Yes, I am a lesbian. Correct. Yes. Yes. Yeah, almost. I didn't, though. I didn't. I saw that one. Oh, do I think that the lesbians and gays should separate from the bis and the trans? You want a division in the Labiqua? No, I don't think so. Don't be so proud of it. Why not? It makes me happy. It makes me happy. I don't know what that question means. I'm not going to read it. That just seems weird. What's up, Irish? This chat is wildin'. You think the bis and the trans are wild. Okay, well, that's your opinion. You know, that's your opinion. I mean, maybe you should meet more bisexual and transgender people and then make a decision instead of just don't go off social media. You should meet some people in real life, you know. And then if you think, okay, every trans person I've ever met is a total dick, and then that's why I don't like trans people, then that would be kind of a more informed opinion a little bit. But like if you've never met or talked with or hung around a bisexual or trans person, you can't really I just wouldn't be so quick to judge. Everyone's okay with lesbians because porn, you know, you're not homophobic, your boss is gay as fuck. Okay, well, that's good. How do we deal with feelings of self-hate? It's, listen, Leo, that's the hardest part. That's stuff I still deal with, you know, and that comes from a lot of indoctrination and just being a Gen Xer and everything, you know. So anyway, guys, this was supposed to be about court, not a whole Labiqua conference. I'll do that over on my other channel because this is the Scientology channel. Let's get it straight. If you want to know about Scientology, we'll talk about that. You want to know about culty shit? So, and this court case is related to a person who said they were a Scientologist, then said they're never Scientologists, then it's a hate crime to call them a Scientologist or imply they're paid by Scientology. It's very confusing. So this person, you know, is in a mental health facility getting treatment. Good for them. They have a warrant out for their arrest because they didn't show up for their court date. And have now just been transferred to a new mental health facility for the next 30 days. There you go. There you go. There's the tea. Aaron has his court date tomorrow. It will be up to the judge and the state's attorney. Well, it'll be up to the judge to decide if he gets a new bail, if there are other conditions involved with bail, you know, like house arrest, ankle monitor, you know, whatever. Or if he stays remanded to custody. What religion is the worst for the world? Well, I mean, Scientology is right at the top. I would say any religion that doesn't allow women to have autonomy over themselves or thinks that children are adults and allows them to be sold or conscripted into work, slavery, or marries them off as children. Yeah. Yeah, free Palestine, absolutely. Yeah, y'all, I mean, this is not my political channel, but I will always say that. Fuck Donald Trump, free Palestine, you know, free Sudan, and a woman has a right to her own body. Okay? So there you go. There you go, guys. That sums me up in a nutshell. Well, thank you, J-Punks. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to eat my lunch. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm going to eat my lunch, try and get better. I'm having some soup. And I hope you guys have a great Thursday. Thanksgiving's coming up. Remember to be thankful for the tiny things. And Thanksgiving isn't just about preparing a gigantic meal that probably none of us can afford. Just be thankful. Let's just practice thanks. And if you can help some people out there that, like, you know, fuck the Thanksgiving meal. Maybe they just need, like, you know, some milk and eggs in their house. I think that's a better use of our time this year. I think that's a better use of our time. All right, guys. I'll see you guys all on the flippity dippity.